This is 5 tips on how to get better at MCC Island and how to win more games. Tip number 1. It's crucial to always have an axe in your hotbar and try to keep it equipped as much as possible. Axes in general are incredibly powerful, and even a stone axe can be more potent than a diamond sword in terms of damage output. Although axes have a slower attack speed, here's a clever strategy to overcome that drawback. Whenever you encounter an opponent, initiate the fight by hitting them with any axe you have. This initial strike will deal significant damage, even if your other weapons are not as strong. After that, swiftly switch to your sword to finish them off. This combination of axe and sword attacks will unleash massive damage right from the start, granting you a strong advantage, even when your weapon arsenal is limited. Moving on to tip number 2, which is similar to the previous tip. We're now focusing on knockback stone swords. Keep an eye out for these swords and chests, as they can be a game changer. While it's not necessary to hold it at all times, like the previous tip, I would highly recommend having one in your hotbar. It provides an excellent opportunity for sneaky kills by knocking opponents into the void before they even have a chance to hit you. However, it's also wise to have a different weapon in your hotbar if your opponent isn't near the void. This ensures you're prepared for various scenarios, so be strategic with your loadout and maximize your chances of success. Tip number 3. Elevate your gameplay with efficient party. Now, let's talk about a tip that goes beyond personal skill improvement and focuses on winning more games. Before even starting a game, it's crucial to establish a means of communication with your party. This simple step can make a world of difference. In my experience, there are instances where you may encounter underperforming teammates or end up with only 3 players due to disconnections when solo queuing. However, having reliable teammates by your side brings numerous benefits. They are more likely to support you instead of stealing your kills, and you'll always have a complete team. If you don't have a pre-arranged teammates, don't worry, you can still communicate effectively using the in-game chat. For example, you can type 1 divided by 4 to indicate you're looking for 3 more players to form a 4-person team. You can also try phrasing like looking for teammates or does anybody want to join me in a game of Sky Battle to find compatible players to play with. Remember, strong communication leads to better coordination and ultimately increases your chances of victory. Tip number 4. We're diving into the winning strategies on the Candyland map. What sets this map apart are the bubble elevators, which can be utilized in 2 different ways depending on your positioning. Firstly, if you spot somebody using the elevator, you can cleverly place a TNT or creeper spawn egg at the bottom of the elevator. As the TNT or the creeper spawn egg or creepers reach the top, it will often catch the person off guard, leading to their demise and you getting another kill. However, there's a way to counter this tactic if you find yourself being attacked by blocking off the top of the elevator, which I highly recommend doing right after you get to the top. You can not only slow down your enemy players attempting to use the water elevator, but also preventing any TNT or creeper spawn eggs from causing havoc. However, now, if you have multiple TNTs at your disposal, placing 2 of them can even be more effective. This first TNT will blow up the cover, while the second one will target the players inside the tower, creating a powerful explosion. Because in 1.20, TNT do a lot of damage, way more than they do in Hypixel. Tip number 5. Boost your PvP advantages. Stick with your team. In MCC Island, team coordination is the key. By staying together, you gain a significant advantage in player versus player combat. Even if you're a skilled player with top-tier gear, taking on a group of 4 opponents in basic gear can be a real challenge. Just think about it, a diamond sword deals 7 damage, so you will deal 7 damage, while 4 players wielding stone swords, which stone swords do 5 damage, will do a total of 5 times 4, 20 damage collectively. And we haven't even factored in the knockback effect, so remember, always prioritize teamwork for an unstoppable PvP strategy. And that concludes our 5 tips. I hope you have enjoyed them so far, but don't go just yet. If you liked this video, I would highly recommend checking out the video on screen right now. It's filled with even more content that I think you will really enjoy. See ya in the next video. Bye!